Many haunted hayrides are inspired by real ghost stories from rural farming areas, where people reported seeing strange figures or hearing disembodied voices in the fields at night.
There have been local legends about people disappearing during actual hayrides, never to be seen again. Some stories claim the riders were taken by spirits or creatures lurking in the fields.
Cornfields, especially at night, are known for being eerily quiet. Some haunted hayrides take advantage of this by playing on the fear that something or someone watching from the dense rows of corn hidden just out of sight.
On real haunted hayrides, dense fog often sets in, making it nearly impossible to see path ahead. This phenomenon is not always staged and can occur naturally, disorienting riders and adding an element of danger.
Some haunted hayrides are inspired by stories of ghostly animals, like headless horses or phantom oxen, that appear on desolate farmland. These spirits are believed to be restless souls of animals abused or worked to death in the past.
Alright.
Well, well, look at you all. Eager to take a ride through the mud and corn. Ain't nothing quite like a hayride through the fields on a night like this. The ground's soft, the air's cool, and the corn stalks, well, they're taller than usual, aren't they? Don't you worry about the path. I know this field better than anyone. Though, I do gotta warn you, sometimes this place plays tricks on the eyes. But I'm sure we'll be just fine. Hopefully.
Well, that's encouraging.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it's not the worst ride I've ever been on.
we got a companion.
I knew you'd start feeling it. The mud's thick tonight, isn't it?
I'm sorry,
Slowing us down a bit. These cornfields, they've always been a bit tricky. It's not just the way the stalks rustle, it's what they hide. Sometimes folks say they see shapes moving between the rows. Just shadows, I tell them. Most of the time. But it's strange, don't you think? This field's got more stories than the sky's got stars. And not all of them end too kindly.
Oh,
I think you'd run out of people if that were the case.
the beast-
Strange old man.
we have a prompt. The beast left behind 5 pieces of him. Find them before the hunt begins. So, luckily we got an extra person right here to help us look for the parts of the beast. Little Mr. Seal.
It's standing on its flippers. You know what? I've seen Stranger. I'm not going to question this. Let's see. We have a bird.
Let's see. Oh, we got a bone.
Nope, that's not one. This might be one.
Another bone.
There we go. Do we have all 5?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. How many did you find?
I found 1. Oh,
Okay,
5.
no, we don't have all 5.
Well, that makes 5. So, that means we're safe,
Okay,
right?
cool.
No beast. We just continue?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I found 3. What?
Oh. Look, I'm sorry, sir, but I paid like 50 cents to be on this ride. Can you come back later? Oh, he agreed.
Yeah.
Did you not? Bad. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to take a seat.
I don't want to.
I mean, we can get off, but it's kind of dark.
And then I'm gonna be
This
stranded in the
wagon's
middle
been
of
on
a
the trail for
cornfield.
years, but tonight, feels different, doesn't it? Can you hear it?
No, I
The
cannot.
squelch of the mud. But there's something else, too. It's as if the corn itself is whispering. Listen close. The wind doesn't make sounds like that.
You hear
It's
wind?
deeper. More like a breath. And look at that. Seems like the mud's dragging us in.
I don't hear
These
wind.
fields ain't always been so kind to visitors. Some say they hunger for those who stay too long.
Oh, a hand
Oh, it's a
reaches
hand.
from the dirt below. Find it fast or face your foe.
Nope, you know what, Seal, do you want to pick it up? Because I don't want to...
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, saved me getting up. Well, I hear something. Oh.
Huh?
Look, come on, I've already done 10 floors. Come back later.
I can see it in your eyes. You're starting to realize this ain't no
No.
ordinary ride. The mud's thick enough to drown in, and the core, well, it's watching. You can feel it, can't you? The way the stalks bend, like something's moving just beyond your side. And now,
I gotta see.
now you're stuck here, just like the others. You ain't the first to ride this path, but you might be the last. This fear, it doesn't let go. Not easily, anyway.
Oh, the
Okay.
harvest hides among the leaves, gather 8 before it breathes. So we gotta find
Okay,
leaves.
so we're looking for leaves.
Yep, here's one right at the board.
Alright.
Oh, did you find one?
Here.
Yeah. Oh, here's one.
One here.
Uh,
I'm afraid I don't see any others unless
I don't.
Bird has one.
It's the
Nope,
birds.
Bird doesn't got one.
No. Well,
Oh. I have been wanting pumpkin soup lately.
that was mean.
It's a waste of pumpkin. Wish it would have stayed. Oh, it's going dark.
We're deep now,
Oh.
too deep.
Oh.
The mud's swallowing the wheels and the corn.
Who's a good
It's
birdie?
closing in. This is the end of the line. There's no turning back.
Yep.
You can feel it, can't ya? The way the air's thick with something rotten. Something wrong.
I think he might be horny.
These fields have claimed more than their fair share. And now it's your turn.
Nasty.
See, I've been driving this ride
But
for
am I
longer
wrong?
than I can remember, and no one ever makes it out. Not really.
Because you're speaking English?
The mud,
No.
it always takes what it's owed. And the core, well, it likes to keep a few souls for itself.
Did you just give it a wet willy?
I believe I did.
Oh.
Well, that was spooky. I am sufficiently spooked.
Oh yeah, I'm, I don't know, that was...
Carry
Pardon?
on.
Pardon? Yeah, what he said.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, no,
So-
that was the haunted hayride. I've been on many hayrides in my life. None like that, thankfully.
I mean, I've been on one or two myself. I mean, it was certainly the darkest out of all of them. I also didn't see as many pumpkins, and, the birds didn't let me pet them, but you know what? It was certainly an experience. The old man liked to talk a lot.
Yeah.
Did we retain anything he said?
No. I just remember mud.
Thought not. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, well, that just makes things easier then, actually. So, that was The Haunted Hayride by Arzolath. It's not his first delving into making horror. I believe he has one other horror map at the very least. So, he's definitely got other works, and since he's got other works with the word horror in it, we will be checking it out at some point. This one was definitely different. We haven't really been on anything like this before. At least not that I can recall.
No, I do admit it kind of threw me off. Like getting on it and everything being so dark. I almost didn't even realize there were crows there. I personally found it really cool that they made like an actual hayride out of it, because you don't see maps like that where it's just hayrides. So it was really cool that they, came up with the concept. I admit the execution could have been a little more widespread, but it was nice.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a decent little short horror ride. I mean, it's not exactly something you can ride over and over again. I mean, once you understand how it works, it's kind of a oh, so that's the ride type thing. You can only ride a roller coaster once and really enjoy it that much. Don't get me wrong, you can ride a ride multiple times, but the true enjoyment's in the first ride. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah? No, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
He makes a good point, though.
Well, any other closing remarks before we head off?
It's a cute little map. Something that, you know, obviously it moves kind of at its own time, but it gives you a chance to go and search on the little cart and stuff, which is, again, it's pretty fun. Concept is great. Execution was still pretty good. I feel like it could have expanded out a little bit more, but otherwise, it's nice. It's pretty cool.
Alright. And what about you, hallucinogenic?
And there he goes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we have the credits, which is, you know, 3D modeling, we have programming, sounds, narration. Check out Cameron, by the way, he does a good voice. And special thanks, we have all of that above: Arzolath, Avengi, Machism, Nikita, Panchenko, Delgraphics, Arzolath, Eugene, Everyday, Nebula, Proxima, Cameron, I don't know why I struggled on that name, and IO Freakhack. Check them out.
You literally only struggled on the one normal name on here.
English is not a science.
It's just a bunch of languages in a trench coat, so...
Yeah, it's 3 languages in a trench coat. Well, anyway, yeah, that was Arzolath's map, the Haunted Hayride. Be sure to check out his other stuff, he's got other maps. And if you see him, be sure to check out his stuff and give him a wave, a pat on the back, and maybe a bit of tongue. I don't know, whatever people are into these days.
Ugh.
People are weird. I've been the Traveling Zomble.
And I'm Mochi, but I really wish I hadn't heard that. And this is Mr. Seal.
Yep. There's Mr. Seal. Well, we're gonna fuck off now. Have a good evening, everybody.
Time to get lost in the sauce.
Darkness take me.